1. A student passes a book report poorly written but ornately presented in a folder to make up for the poor quality of book report content. Which Filipino traits does this practice prove? A. Porma over substance. B. Substance over porma. C. Arts over academics. D. Art over science. The correct answer is A. Porma over substance. When a student focuses more on designs and embellishments rather than of content of a report, then it shows porma over substance. Two. In doing a research, which is needed to be more valid? A. Assumptions. B. Hypothesis. C. Factual evidences. D. Conclusion. The correct answer is C. Factual evidences. Conclusions drawn from analyzing research data can only be valid if the evidences are factual, since conclusions are based from the evidences. Three. Teacher Christian Culo noticed that in group work, students just leave the work to the leader and so vowed never to give group work again. Against which principle of learning is Teacher Christian's decision? A. Learning is the discovery of the personal meaning of ideas. B. Learning is an active process. C. Learning is a cooperative and a collaborative process. D. Effective learning begins with setting clear expectations and learning outcomes. The correct answer is C. Teacher Christian went against the principle which states that learning is a cooperative and collaborative process, by not giving group work to his students. Collaborative learning is a method of teaching and learning in which students team together to explore a significant question or create a meaningful project. Cooperative groups work face-to-face and learn to work as a team. In small groups, students can share strengths and also develop their weaker skills. Four. If Teacher Coney develops lesson the OBTL way, what should she do? A. Make students understand what they are expected to know and able to do after the lesson. B. Make students arrive at the answers. C. Correct the seatwork. D. Make seatwork as homework. The correct answer is A. In order to be able to apply OBTL, Teacher Coney was supposed to state and make her students understand their learning outcomes. Five. In order for the students to clearly understand the structure and content of the teacher's presentation, the teachers should have A. Several years of experience as a presenter. B. A short preview. C. A summary. D. A short conclusion. The correct answer is B. Previewing is important because it allows you to use time more efficiently. It will help the students better understand the structure and content of the teacher's lesson. Six. In the instructional process, as the teacher completes the instruction on the lesson, what serves as the basis of new lesson? A. New information. B. Instructional tools. C. Appropriate methodology. D. Knowledge base. The correct answer is B. Previewing is important because it allows you to use time more efficiently. It will help the students better understand the structure and content of the teacher's lesson. Seven. In introducing new lesson, what is important to consider by way of lesson continuity? A. Relate past lesson to new lesson. B. Prepare the instructional materials. C. Introduce new lesson. D. Prepare new audio visual. The correct answer is A. Review connects the current lesson with previous lessons by going over points that were taught or learned previously. Eight. Which of the following best implements research-based learning? A. PowerPoint. B. Whole class discussion. C. Information data gathering. D. Intensive seat work. The correct answer is C. Information data gathering. Research-based teaching means that students carry out research in their courses independently and with an open outcome. This helps to internalize and practice research conducts and methods, skills such as formulating a precise question and processing and monitoring a research process. Nine. How will you describe activities which involve questions and answers leading to discovery of an answer or solution? A. Interdisciplinary. B. Innovative. C. Integrative. D. Interactive. The correct answer is D. Interactive. Learning is a hands-on approach to helping students become more engaged and retain more material. With or without a form of technology, interactive learning helps students strengthen problem-solving and critical thinking skills. Ten. During problem-solving method, the teacher's primary role is what? A. Director. B. Lecturer. C. Clarifier. D. Judge. The correct answer is C. In a problem-based learning scenario, the teacher's traditional role changes, and some teachers may need some time to adjust. No longer is the teacher and text the source of all knowledge in the classroom. During problem-solving activities, the teacher acts as a clarifier, especially when students are in doubt how to go about the problem. (11) The school conducted a general student election for the Supreme Student Council. The election is patterned after the Comelec system. The school is using what kind of technique? A. Symposium. B. Simulation. C. Panel discussion. D. Dramatization. The correct answer is B. Simulation is an activity that simulates, almost real-life situation. Other applications of simulation are the following: simulated flight for aviation students, assigning student to be the mayor of the day. (12) It is a type of play in which children watch alongside but not with each other. A. Solitary play. B. Onlooker play. C. Parallel play. D. Associative play. The correct answer is B. Onlooker play happens when the child watches others at play but does not engage in it. The child may engage in forms of social interaction, such as conversation about the play, without actually joining in the activity. This type of activity is also more common in younger children. Along Erikson's psychosocial theory, which statement is one of autonomy in early childhood? A. As I do things I feel I made a mistake. B. I do things without worrying about them. C. I worry that my parents will find about them. D. I am apologetic about what I've done. The correct answer is B. If you are a parent or if you have ever interacted with a child between the ages of 18 months and 3 years, then you have probably witnessed many of the hallmarks of the autonomy versus shame and doubt stage. According to Erikson, children at this stage are focused on developing a greater sense of self-control. It is at this point in development that young children begin to express a greater need for independence and control over themselves and the world around them. Who coined the term scaffolding? A. Brunner. B. Piaget. C. Vygotsky. D. Pavlov. The correct answer is C. Instructional scaffolding, also known as Vygotsky scaffolding, or just scaffolding, is a teaching method that helps students learn more by working with a teacher or a more advanced student to achieve their learning goals. One cognitive advancement in adolescence is metacognition. What does metacognition mean? A. Ability to identify one's own thinking process and strategies. B. Ability to recall and explain. C. Ability to analyze and synthesize. D. Ability to problem solving. The correct answer is A. Metacognition is thinking about thinking, or knowing about knowing, and his own ability to have an awareness of our cognitive processes when we are learning. Paying attention to how you think and how your thinking affects how you learn enhances both self-awareness and brainpower. This, thinking about thinking, is called metacognition, and it's a skill teacher can introduce to students at a very young age. Apart from a quantifiable data, what else can be used as basis for grading? A. Acceptance criterion. B. Performance criterion. C. Values criterion. D. Criterion rubrics. The correct answer is B. Performance criteria are evaluative statements, which specify what is to be assessed and the required level of performance. They detail the activities, skills, knowledge and understanding that provide evidence of competent performance of each element. Teacher wants to evaluate the child writing performance at the beginning, middle and after school year. Which type of portfolio should the teacher use? A. Evaluation portfolio. B. Development portfolio. C. Showcase portfolio. D. Assessment portfolio. The correct answer is B. A development portfolio is a collection of work over time showing growth and improvement. It shows how the owner has developed and therefore demonstrates growth. This type of portfolio will often also contain products from various stages of the process, stages in which feedback has been received, and possibly also products from work still in progress. Teacher Karen wants her pupils to display their work where each one has worked. What type of portfolio is the teacher Karen expecting to see? A. Assessment. B. Development. C. Showcase. D. Evaluation. The correct answer is C. Showcase. Portfolios are designed to display a learner's best quality of work. This might be to highlight student success, or to showcase a variety of accomplishments a student has achieved over a period of time. In showcasing a student's work, this portfolio allows them to describe and tell their own story. Designing this type of portfolio requires creativity and individuality. How is content validity best assessed in the assignment to illustrate the law of demand and supply? A. Illustration of demand and supply flow. B. Diagram of demand and supply trend. C. Correct definitions of demand and supply. D. Instances showing demand supplying demand. The correct answer is A. When you create a test or questionnaire for a particular subject, you want the questions to actually measure what you want them to. For example, the AP Physics exam should cover all topics actually taught to students and not unrelated material like English or biology. This matching between test questions and the content the questions are supposed to measure is called content validity. If some of the test questions are measuring something else, this can create bias. In conducting item analysis, Teach Jessa found out that more on the lower group got item number 6 correctly. This means that the item what? A. Has lower validity. B. Is highly reliable. C. Has a positive discriminating power. D. Has a negative discriminating power. The correct answer is D. A negative item discrimination means a higher proportion of people from lower group chose the answer. This would be expected for an incorrect answer. A negative discrimination on a correct answer may indicate something is wrong, as the good students are not choosing the correct answer.